Hi, my name is Julia Cameron, and I'm a junior here at Michigan State. I'm majoring in genomics and molecular genetics, which is in the College of Natural Science. For this presentation, I chose to focus on Rosalind Franklin. Who was Rosalind? Rosalind was a British chemist who was born in July of 1920 and died in April of 1958. Franklin studied physical chemistry at the University of Cambridge. She graduated in 1941, yet continued to conduct research there. However, with the advance of World War II, she gave up her fellowship in order to work in the British Coal Utilization Research Association. There, she investigated the chemistry of carbon and coal for the war effort. She then used this research for her thesis and received a doctorate from Cambridge in 1945. What did she discover? After getting her doctorate, Rosalind joined the biophysical laboratory at King's College. When she began her research, little was known about the chemical makeup of DNA. However, in 1953, at just 33 years old, she wrote in notebooks that the structure of DNA had two chains, establishing that it existed in a helical conformation. She had already worked out that the molecule had its phosphate groups on the outside. The photo at the right is Franklin's X-ray diagram of DNA that started her on her discovery. Impact of her work. Franklin's discovery of the structure of DNA had a huge impact on the science world and led to a greater understanding of diseases in society. Unfortunately, her name is not the one associated with the discovery. Before Franklin could finalize her research, Watson and Crick obtained a photo of her X-ray of DNA and used her findings to their advantage. In fall of 1956, Franklin was diagnosed with ovarian cancer and passed away in April of 1958. Watson and Crick went on to win the 1962 Nobel Prize for their work on the structure of DNA. They did not give Franklin any credit. The only mention of Rosalind was in Watson's book, The Double Helix, where he portrayed Franklin as bad-tempered, arrogant, and incompetent. And that's the photo seen at right. Why did I choose Rosalind? When first considering this project, I knew I wanted to highlight a female scientist as I am a woman in STEM. When looking through potential individuals, Rosalind caught my eye for a few reasons. First, she discovered the structure of DNA. This caught my attention because I'm majoring in genetics, which relies heavily on the concept of DNA and genes. Secondly, it deeply upset me that she was not only unrecognized, but that the men who stole her work continued to talk negatively about her even after her death. Lastly, Franklin was an extremely driven and hardworking individual who devoted her life to science. She deserves to be celebrated for her many discoveries. And then here are my resources. Thank you for listening.